Okay, we're going to go to math.com, click on the algebra. We're simplifying radical expressions, and we're going to be looking at 9.2. I believe it is 9.2. So we have 4 roots of 7x over 2y. 7x over 2y. Alright. And what we're going to do here is, taking a look at this, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and break this up. I guess we'll write it over here. So we're going to have 7x raised to the 4th power over 2y raised to the 4th power. Now we want to get this to be a 1, and so we're going to multiply 2y raised to the 3/4 power down here in the denominator, and 2y raised to the 3/4 up here in the numerator. So hopefully you should be catching on to this stuff by now. So now we have, as you can see, 1/4 plus 3/4 is 1, so we'll be left with just 2y in the denominator. And we got 7x to the 4th times 2y to the 3/4 to the 3/4. Okay. Now, of course, we could join this together by raising 2 to the 3rd and then, of course, y to the 3rd. Okay. And then we'd have everything under the radical. So in other words, we'd have 7x times 2 to the 3rd, y to the 3rd, and then we could put everything, wow, that's not very good, over 2y. And of course you'd want to join this. 2 to the 3rd times 7 is going to be what, 56 x y to the 3rd when you simplified it down even more. Alright, let's take a look at another one here. Let's say we've got 4 roots of 5 over 4y cubed. Alright, so we're going to break this up into 5 to the 4th over 4 to the 4th, but you know what? I just seen something. Instead of writing 4, let's write 2 squared. And then we'll raise all that to the 4th. Times, and then we have y cubed to the 4th power here. Okay. And I hate that line break there. So what do we got going on now? Well, we're going to end up with 5 to the 4th. Let's do a line break right here. How's that? Use it to our advantage. So we have 5 to the 4th, okay, on top, and then 2 times a 4 is going to be a half, so that's just going to be left with 2 to the half. And then we're going to end up with 3 times a 4th is y to the 3/4. It looks like y to the 3/4. Yeah. Okay, so now what do we got to do? We got to get rid of these guys. We got to get rid of these guys here somehow. And if I multiplied the square root of 2 down here and the square root of 2 up here, same thing. It's a half. Okay, so we'd end up with the square root of 2. Actually, let me go ahead and rewrite that back like that. and then square root of 2 times that, that's just going to be 2 y to the 3/4. And now we need to get rid of this y to the 3/4. We're going to say y to the 4th times y to the 4th. And so now we're going to be left with 2 to the half times 5 to the 1/4 times y to the 1/4. And that's going to be all over 2y. And that'll be all over 2y there. Okay. Alright, where are we at now? Where are we? This right here, see, those two can be under the radical. Let's see, 5y to the 4th is going to be under the radical 5y to the 4th, and then we got the square root of 2 out here, and that's all over 2y. It's kind of sloppy there, isn't it? Yeah. That should do it. Alright, that's going to do that. We're over here at gotomath.com getting it figured out, and I'll see you in the next problem. I think we're doing 10.1. Working on 10.1 next. Okay? Alright, see you in the next problem. Bye.